I feel like I should really start wearing makeup in these videos, but yeah, I'm on my way to watch Joker now. Finally gonna do it after you told me to watch it, and I will update you once I'm back. Just got out of the movie and it's still light outside. Amazing. I can't believe it. But yeah, the movie was so good. This is a Joker review. First off, damn dude, that movie was so artistic. Like, I'm not gonna out myself as a sociopath, but I found the Joker's character so relatable. I felt a lot of empathy for him. I felt that the way he was treated was super unfair. I felt like the responses and the behaviors of Joker were very normal given his situation and circumstances. Given his mental illness, given his upbringing, given the way he's treated, it almost makes sense for him to bring a gun and shoot people who are bullying him. And you know, when you look at his character, he's not young. I think he's 40 something, maybe 50. So when you're treated like that your whole life, like, you expect people to just hold it in, bite their tongue? Like, no, people have a threshold of anger, and there's only so much people can take before they pop their lid. And I feel like everything the Joker did was just a response to how society treated him. And it's just like a social worker said, or at the end of the movie, the government doesn't give a shit about him, and they don't give a shit about her. Society doesn't give a shit.
I told my mother what happened to me, and the only thing she said was, "It's over with, so what the you want me to do about it?" What do you mean what I want you to do? You get what I'm saying? So all I could do is go back and sit in my room and just sit there and look stupid. I'm a kid.
She thought I took too long to do something. She didn't hesitate to give me a swat here and there. And she didn't just use her hand. She would hit me with a broomstick or something like that. It hurts.
So those two video clips I just showed were interviews with serial killers. And what a lot of people find is that people who kill or people who engage in antisocial behavior like violence and stuff like that often come from a history of violence.
Why would somebody not want to be themselves? Because they're in too much distress and too much pain. But physical pain and emotional pain, the suffering is experienced in the same part of the brain. So when people suffer emotional rejection, the same part of the brain will light up as if you stuck them with a knife.
It's usually that it comes from a parent treating them badly, because children are these blank slates, these white pieces of paper that get color thrown on them as they grow up as a result of parenting and their environment and stuff like that. And I think the real issue is that people that aren't fit to be parents end up becoming parents, and they end up raising kids that they resent and treating the kids badly, and kids don't know any better, and kids love their parents. Kids will defend their parents to the death. You'll talk to people who are adults whose parents have treated them like garbage, and they'll still defend their parents to the death. That's how much kids love their parents, but they can't understand and resolve their issues if they see their parent in this beautiful godlike state, and then they keep all their issues inside. It's actually so interesting in the movie where when Joker finds out that his mom was the one who actually abused him, that's when he flipped a switch and changed his character completely. He went from like this awkward kid that nobody liked to this confident guy who owns everything. I think with just a bit more empathy, our world would be a lot better. And when you watch Joker, you really see like this guy gets almost no empathy.
Represents a downtrodden man since he was a baby, who's been fucked over since he was a child and tied to a radiator. Do you know what I mean? Like, he never stood a chance against life.
We relate to the Joker more than Batman. We aren't Batman. We aren't Bruce Wayne. We aren't billionaires. We aren't orphans. You know what we all are? We feel like a little discarded by society. You know what we all are? A little crazy.
In our insane society where we care more about the price of pork, like you said, instead of the lives of pigs that are being buried because of a virus, it's really hard to side with the hero, because I feel like we live in such a sick society that if you're normal in a sick society, doesn't that actually just make you sick? And the person that seems to be insane in an insane society that's the normal person, right? Because the only way to react appropriately to an insane society is to be insane, not to act in accordance with an insane society, because that would make you insane. Yeah, dude, I think the world is getting more insane. I feel like we're lacking empathy, and I feel like we are missing the mark and missing the point, and we're getting further and further away from humanity. And maybe it has something to do with us becoming more addicted or not needing humanity as much as we used to, because we have these things called phones, and I'm recording on my laptop. So I'm literally interacting with humans less and less. Maybe that could be a reason. I don't know, but
Don't you